Right, guys, I'm going to have to speak about this outcome. So, Derek Chisora loses to Joseph Parker. In my opinion, I scored it that Derek Chisora was definitely 3 rounds up from Parker. Yes, it was close. I would have been okay with a draw. Derek Chisora sparks Parker out in the first round. Questionable chin, but what I give props to Parker is that he came back into the fight. He definitely, Derek definitely was the pressure fighter, had him on the back foot the whole time. Where Parker got it wrong is he tried to trade with Derek, and you can't trade with someone that's a pressure fighter. Like I said, he eats jabs for breakfast with milk and brown sugar. Derek Chisora. So with the judging system is that I think some judges, one judge scored it 116 to 111. That was totally ridiculous in favour of Parker. Big up Pep Talk. I was just on panel with Pep Talk, Pro Bees, Joe, Jay, a bit with Kenny and Carlos Takam. And most of us all saw it the one way. I think Kenny saw Chisora losing by 1 point. I think he said 115 to 114. The thing is, some judges look for pressure fighters. Some judges look for what they can see if you're not the aggressor, but you're scoring some flush shots. I just think it's a bias because obviously Joseph Parker is an ex-world heavyweight champ. I think that they're so used to Derek Chisora being like the PPV journeyman. He's already had 10 losses now. This is his 11th. Just give him this loss. It doesn't really matter. They're just like of the mindset. It doesn't matter. Let Derek get this L. Derek's put a lot into his, training camp, I'm sure, with Buddy McGurk. The difference that I saw, which Derek was very successful in, was the body shots. The body shots hurt Parker a lot, going downstairs. But where I feared what would happen, which usually happens with Derek, is that he gasses out, gets to round 6, round 7, and he's between round 5 and 7 and he's gassing out. We saw it with Alexander Usyk, but to me this was a much better performance. Alexander Usyk was a great performance, but this was even better, and we definitely saw War Chisora, and I feel really deflated, guys, for Derek. And if I feel deflated, I can imagine how Derek actually feels. I reckon I didn't get to listen to the commentary because of, don't want to be copyrighted. I started scoring the fight, and then in the end, I was just like, you know what? I got so enthralled in the fight and the commentary, I stopped scoring. So what I'll do, I'll rewatch it. It's nice. Even Andy Lee, who is the new trainer and great boxer, ex-boxer, Andy Lee from Joseph Parker's team, Joseph Parker's trainer, said, I believe that Chisora won that and we'd be happy to give you a rematch. Now, initially, I was down for that rematch. But then, some of the panel said it's going to end up the same way. Joseph Parker knows no longer to trade with Chisora and just box. And this is where he won and stole certain rounds. So we would like to push for Carlos Takam and Derek Chisora fight again. Their first fight was an amazing. Did I see any improvements with Chisora? I saw an improvement with game plan. I saw him stick to a game plan. I saw him a bit more focused and make sure. But where sometimes Chisora goes with his overhead rights, and when they land, they're bombs. But when they don't land, that takes a lot of energy from you as a fighter. And I think where Chisora needs to buck up on is a bit more accurate shots. Let's have it right. Chisora's never going to be a boxer. He's a brawler boxer. I think he's still got more left to give to the sport. I think it's well done. I saw a bit more of a bit of a jab that he established that was better than, usual. But, as a technical boxer, Joseph Parker is definitely, he scored with a lot of nice jabs and some good combo punches that rocked Chisora a bit. I just think he got caught unawares with Chisora. Didn't know Chisora was going to start so fast, and so impressed with Joseph Parker. I got asked this today a couple of times. I wasn't impressed in the beginning. I got a little impressed afterwards, but I haven't been impressed overall with Joseph Parker since the AJ fights, Junior Farr fight, and now this fight, to be fair. Joseph Parker, in my opinion, is not a top 10 heavyweight. No disrespect to Joseph Parker. I think he would fare, you know, he's top 15, definitely. Top 15. But, yeah, I wouldn't put him as the top 10. Am I being too harsh? I don't know. I'd have a think, but I've been saying this for a little minute now. Joseph Parker seems a bit too nice. He just doesn't have that grit that sometimes. But when he did let go shots, he did it in perfection. Like, he's a great boxer. He just needs to show the greatness a bit more. Unfortunately, Derek Chisora loses to Joseph Parker. The judges really need to be held accountable for some of their scorecards. Just the 116, 111. That was just totally ridiculous. But anyway, guys, Joseph Parker defeats Derek Chisora in a split decision. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tapping in. Hey girl, it's LadyChann. Rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Gone.